Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The former governor of Imo State has decided to speak up about the situation in the southeast, especially as it has to do with the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and also the situation of IPOB in the future. Now, most people are overly troubled, especially those who are part of IPOB, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being kept in the detention. Some people are believing that, being that this is his brainchild, IPOB is his brainchild, that if anything happens to him, maybe there will be a call up of anything Biafra and the likes. So they are bothered over his stay there. But then, with what this guy have to say, talking about the former governor, you will have an understanding of what this push for self-determination by IPOB is all about, whether it is enshrined in their hearts or not. You're going to hear full details of this in a jiffy. But before we continue, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Alright, let's listen to them. The former governor of Imo State, Chief Achike Udenwa, has called for a political solution to the separatist agitation in the southeast, adding that governors from the region cannot stop the sit-at-home order being enforced by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. He called on the government of President Muhammadu Buhari to hold a dialogue, not just with Southeast elders, but with the youth as well, since they are the main people who enforce the action of IPOB, not the elders. It has been reported that Buhari held a closed-door meeting with the leadership and elders of the Southeast when he recently visited Imo State. Aside the host, Governor Hope Uzodinma, the meeting was also attended by the Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi and Abia State Deputy Governor Ude Okechukwu. Other leaders of the region present at the meeting included the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide, Professor George Obiozor, Minister of Foreign Affairs Godfrey Onyema, Minister of State Uche Oga, and other leaders of the All Progressive Congress APC in Imo and the Southeast. Udenwa, who spoke in an interview with Saturday Sun, said, "If we continue holding a legal process to it, it will have no end, because the mere fact that you jail Nnamdi Kanu or even kill him, thinking that the problem is over, another Nnamdi Kanu would come up. There has to be a political solution. There has to be a dialogue." The former Minister of Commerce and Industry described the sit-at-home order in the Southeast as a mob action which has taken a life of its own, adding that IPOB is part of the failure of not just the leadership but of the society. According to him, once a mob action has taken off, it is difficult to arrest it. It is not a question of failure of leadership. Which leadership are we talking about? The state governors in the Southeast cannot order IPOB to stop. It is not failure of leadership. People keep on pointing out the implication of what is happening and appealing to IPOB. It is out of the appeal by the leadership, their calls and the analysis of what is happening, that IPOB has come out to say there is no sit at home every Monday. I'll take that again. He said people keep on pointing out the implications of what is happening and appealing to IPOB. It is out of the appeal by the leadership, their calls and the analysis of what is happening, that IPOB has come out to say there is no more sit at home every Monday. Wow, this is a situation. This is a serious situation that its solution seems to be very difficult. Why I say it's difficult is the fact that the government is not even giving them ears when it comes to the issue of referendum, and they are not also ready to back down. What they want is self-determination, and from all indication with what is happening right now in the country, it seems as if the thing is intertwined. That's the push for self-determination for Biafra is already intertwined with their every vein in their body, such that even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there, they won't stop the agitation, they won't stop the push. You can stop it for a few minutes in this state, but before you know, in another state it's happening. All over the world it's happening. Wherever they find themselves, they are pushing really hard. And this is a situation that can only be cured by the willingness of the federal government to have a one-on-one dialogue with the people. But the only thing that makes it have a face of impossibility is that federal government here do not want to relinquish their sovereignty to IPOB. IPOB too, it's not a case of saying if they meet up with this particular need, we are still going to stay as one country. What IPOB is really after is we want to get out. We don't want to stay. We just want a country of our own, and that is the bottom line. And if you feel that we are forceful, all what we need from you is give us a chance to vote on this national issue, and then from there we can take up the conclusion that you wish to take, which therefore means it's not an issue of, say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one fronting it and all of that. The thing is already in their spirit. It's inseparable from them. And that is what the former governor is trying to tell Nigerians. It's not the issue of even saying that the leadership of the states have failed. No, they've not really failed. But it's a situation whereby the government needs to agree, or the people needs to agree, but the people are not willing to agree, and the government here also is bent on having their way through. So the situation seems not to be solvable. But then let me just look at what some Nigerians have to say in that regard. And here, this person here says the situation in Southeast will never change except the government decides to give these guys free hand on referendum so that this issue can be decided once and for all. Another person here says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot die. He was the one who started IPOB, and he will live to enjoy the fruit of IPOB. Another person here says Emma Powerful and the leadership of IPOB right now should show more seriousness by rolling out things that will be done to get the attention of the Nigerian government. This one here says, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dies, yes, we know another person will come up, but the federal government will know that he was our leader, and it will not be forgotten in a hurry. Wow. Another person here says, Chike Udenwa, you have spoken well. Thank you for standing with your own people. We are hopeful that the federal government will give consideration to our desire. We won't stop pushing until what we need comes to bear. Another person here says, it is high time the government listen to us, because if not, worse things will be coming up on a daily basis. We do not pray to see worse things, my brother. And right now, I just want to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on the statement made by the former governor of Imo State that the government needs to do something to bring an end to all of this?